If you like what you see and if you like what you hear, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Welcome to Nitumezi Farms. In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about maize farming in Zambia.
I had so much interest in farming. I made sure that wherever I was, I had a small garden. I have discovered that the best farming season, especially for maize, the best months for planting is November up to December. But here, in the place where I am, here in Northwestern, I have discovered that planting of maize can go even up to 15th January. As you know that there's a lot of rain in Northwestern province, and it doesn't stop quickly. It goes on maybe to about early May. So even if you plant in January, and you can still have a good harvest. The first thing I started with was the clearing of the land. As you can see here, you can see it's a big forest. There are a lot of trees. So the first stage I started with was clearing or cutting down of the trees in order to clear a piece where I can now call my maize field. That's when now we went on to look for oxen, because the piece is so big, you cannot cultivate it using your hands or using a hoe. And since I'm a beginner, I don't even have oxen. I had to pay my neighbors who have oxen. Now, since I was not using my own oxen, you can see that even my maize is in different levels, because I would get maybe this farmer with his oxen, he would come, plow a certain piece, maybe plow 2 lima, and then he would tell me to say, we'll come next week. Then he comes the other week, he plows maybe 1 hectare, but all the same. The only good part of it is that I managed to have the whole field plowed within the estimated time. By December 20th, I had finished the planting. So now when you look at my field, you can see that some of the maize has already flowered. It even have started having cobs. Some of the maize, like the place where I'm standing right away, you can see that it is still in the middle stage. It hasn't yet started flowering. Then after we cleared, we plowed. After plowing, we did the planting. After the planting, we plant today, and then the following day we had to apply weed killer, so that by the time the maize germinates, there was no weeds. You can even see in my field up to now there isn't grass. This is because I used the selective and non-selective weed killer. So after applying the weed killer, then the maize germinates. From there, after 2 weeks, I had to apply the first top dressing of fertilizer, which is D compound. So after application of compound D, I waited again for about 4 weeks. Then after 4 weeks, that's when I had to apply again the second application of fertilizer, which is urea. So right away, the whole field has now received urea, and I have now done, all the work is now done. Per hectare, I applied 4 bags, 450 kg bags, 2 bags of compound D, and then 2 bags of urea per hectare. So 1 hectare has to part with 4 bags. For 4 hectares, that is 16 bags. 8 bags compound D. and 8 bags urea. The expected bags after harvest, what I have learned is that 1 hectare can go up to 120 bags. You can see what my expectation is. I think maybe I'll have more than 300 bags of maize.
Mubona kuliza kulima munani nizivo mukalile lili za kulima
kono za kulima lima mani nikalile mwendini vule kulimwa 94 kuna mulukale zino lwinzi kwa kaoma mani lutilo fitamwa 2008 ikiwa butoka la kushupa talimela nsiezi nilinosi mwakweza kulinikone kuzwela pili mwali amusebezi wa famu senibona fela kuli akibutata nisutele kwa mabasi kwa mwane nizwezi kwa kaoma kutaa kwa mumbwa batilimani kwa mumbwa nolutilo overeka kwa teni kutalimela ma soya beans, ndongo, mbonyi, cotton. Nenibona kulimani mwa famu kuinzi bunde kufita kuyina felo na chwalo kuli wine ulibelele kufiwa kulima kinto yetu na maso mani nikabulea neli baba mumachembele baba inzi mwa town mo baba libela kushupa bana babona au itimela mwana hao wakukashakasha kwa teni ukabona mani kulilifasi kilelinde mani kufita kuyina fela. Na nibona kuli sesi nitabelesa njimo 1 mwabukuwa mwabatunda mezi machembele babamu mangambo akonje kuleka mndambi konje kuleka kalembula uleke chwalo na baba ikinezi kwanu kwa mafamu aniko nikuleka kalembula kapanileke mangambo kapa shombo kona bunde boni kwa tena ase nikutuzibi mbonyi byaka ingona chwana mokubona alela kubomulamu kwanu kontilo opota nabona kuli nibona isaho bakatabela mani bakahekeza kuzwa fafolu fo bafitisize fa bakazwela pili mbali kupala kona makalelwa alufata abo nilu na bapoti lubona kuli mani akibundeni bo kona kuli zwelo pili mwanjimo ketu na maso ape kiende yatabisa. Kono mwane kuzali peo nibona yenda hulu mani yesu anena kulika kulineni nako kaofele auli yeile mwakuchala nibona mwendi iye eli machua kona yebona alisa kulineni mataka ateni ashutana ashutana nili peo zemwe kona bunde wa eli machua kona bunde wali peu za kulineli muli ile kwa kulichala mukafumana kuli mbonyi mukakutula nsha.
My desire in future is maybe to go up to 20 hectares of maize, and also I would want to include other crops, not only maize. I would also want to engage in vegetable farming. I would like to open a big garden, and I would also like to venture into fish farming, even stock farming. I have started rearing a few chickens, of which I hope maybe by next year I might have a big chicken house. Utaka ni utaka uzeyali mbonyi zeki utalimela simu kaofela ikwa hezi mipusi mwahali momi ndalangwe aliko na hali